Right. It's been a while. Been a hot minute. We need to try and send more 15s and maybe even a 16 if we can. We've ticked off the 15 Sky Magisters and Mizara. I don't know what NORPWRS means. I do like 15 to 16. Oh, I can. So I have a 15 Mizara as my key. They're not going to know I've done a 14 Windrunner. They're going to think I've only done a 13. I need to fill my water up. Oh shit. I got in. 15 Windrunner is massive for the brand. $268 gear. Who the fuck got 268 gear? Oh, the Havoc DK.
Smugglers have no place in Eversong. Let the ashes of their shipments.
I mean, the Havoc's also got 3,500 proper rating, so I do not care. They are the least of my concerns. Rectovaginal. Nice. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be the problem. They're going to die very fast. I assume they're in this. They're all in the same guild. Yeah. Crooks and liars. Crooks and liars. Crooks and liars. Yeah, so they're all in the same guild. That's fine. Pre-made, probably on comms. I'm happy with that. Armory start at 50. Is this going to be better? No. I only have 2 bits of water, but I do have loads of royal roast, so I'll just use that if needed.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's quite an expensive way to get mana, but
4,
I should only need maybe 3 mana breaks if all goes to plan.
My sisters were the last to visit these halls, but they threw their home and their bond away. If we can calm the spirits here, maybe the Ranger General was sharp and steadfast, while the Peacekeeper kept the calm. Which path will you choose?
But that's it, we are back. We haven't streamed in a long time. We're going to hopefully get to 2400 tonight if I can. We are at 32:55. Oh, we lost a shitload of damage on that first pull. The hunter was in single target spec. Well, that's fine.
Barisa was the peacekeeper of our family. She spent many days tending to the gardens here, but the wilderness has overtaken it now.
Probably a good job I didn't PI the hunter at this first pull then. I decided to go with the warlock, and it's worked out well. Because the hunter had the wrong talents on and did no damage. Oh fuck. What the fuck? Why was I getting blasted there to pop everything? Not sure how I feel about that. That hurts. Honestly, didn't think that was going to work. Now, had I known we were going to go this juicy, I probably would have saved PI for this, but it's fine. Don't need mana
Sounds of
yet.
my heart brought Verisa joy beyond measure. I'll need that relic.
Is he taking it pretty chill? Yeah. No, no, he's not. Never mind. Up here now, because then we'll still get one on boss. You can tell I'm a little bit rusty though. They are getting a bit sketch on what keybinds to press. Like so far though, it hasn't caused us any issues today, but they are, well, when it gets to the sketchy times, that's when you notice that I'm rusty.
Well now, that Dragonhawk seems to have stolen my harp. She won't let you close without a fight.
Not too sure why we took a shit ton of damage from that. I want to get to full mana. That went fine. Need them to get out with those fires. Ooh, holy shit, tank just took a chunk. Not really sure what chunked them there, but something did. I don't think we have that enough damage to get this done in time.
Beautiful. She reminds me of Verisa. My sister
Unless it's just
would also
that one
froth
fight, but
herself if her family was
overall, them two are fine, but they're slacking like.
hurt. Let's find the next relic.
We'll see, we'll see. You never know. I could be wrong, but I feel like we are low on damage. No deaths though,
Sylvanas
so
didn't ask to be Ranger General, but she gave everything to the task.
that's all that really matters. Like in the grand scheme of things, we've got no deaths.
She trained with a bow gifted by our mother. Undead fanatics have invaded to loot it and anything else that belonged to her.
It's a good tank. They are a good tank. I'm a fan. That's a nice little void shield coming in there. How did they not get any of their void shields? I do feel like we are lacking in damage though. Like, not massively, but... Oh no, we're not. Maybe it's just the hunter. I mean, the hunter did say they're in single target spec. I don't know if they left, though. That's the thing. I don't know if they left, like, went out and reset it. I'm getting a feeling no. Ow. I'm doing quite well on my mana management at the minute. Whether or not I'm doing it for, you know, in a good way, no idea. But I'm basically just trying to be a little bit more sensible with my casts.
Your
Oh,
survival
fucking clapped.
wasn't necessary.
Our mother's bow meant everything to
That was
Sylvanas
tough.
once. I'll need it.
Not really sure what that was. Was that like a one shot into the poison maybe? If so, my bad. I mean, that burned a lot of my mana. After saying I was doing quite well on my mana management, that was a chunk of it. Had I not died there, I probably would have PI'd on that one. But everyone died, so Wasn't worth.
You shall not taint the halls of our queen! Darkness lingers!
Ooh, that was risky by me to go over there, apparently. I was like, I'll go there, that'll be a safe spot.
Pierce your
That was not where I should have gone, apparently.
idiot!
The MDI has indeed started incredibly early, Martin. This is the elite content. This is where the gamers come to play. Shackle that son bitch. How are you doing today?
Pierce your mind! What have you done?
Oh fuck. We do not have, we have fucking no damage in this group. Holy shit. Like, what the fuck?
Darkness lingers!
This is gonna be a slog. Cause what the fuck is this damage? I'm doing good, just still quite tired from holiday related activities. First day back on WoW. Obviously got to get all that shit done. I'm trying to get 3400.
Pierce your mind!
Just so I can be done with this shit. Not done with it, but you know, like once I get a 3400 I can like chill out. I can like, oh, I'll do an M plus when I want to do an M plus. But yeah, we are the damage ain't it, yeah.
And loved to be admired, but she never wanted to be worshipped.
268 eye level demon hunter might be an issue.
Come.
We
have
can still
one
time
more
this
to
maybe.
find.
We still should be fine, I think. It's gonna be close, but it should be fine. As long as there's no more deaths, self included in that one. Oh fuck me. Oh fuck me. Didn't see that. I'm 3255 now. So I just need to do me 15s and me 16s, and then we're in a pretty decent spot. So it shouldn't be too bad. Just obviously I'm just pretty much pugging everything just to see if I can do it as a pug. Just to add an extra bit of spice to it. The only problem with that strategy is Rio doesn't update until 24 hours. So now to get into 15s, people are like, oh, well, I haven't done 15, but I have done 15s. which is the slight problem. It's not really a problem, it's just a bit annoying. I don't actually think we can time this. I think we just don't have the damage to time this.
Alaria hunted the old horde with a ferocity.
We've got what?
bordering on
12 minutes left, 2 bosses. I don't think we have the damage.
life. Savaged our home.
Yeah, that's it. That's the biggest problem at the minute with obviously getting into groups is to get into a 15 you have to have done a 15, which is hilarious.
We need that map from them.
But then obviously we only update it overnight, so then people don't know that I have done 15s. Yeah, but we're taking longer than 3 minutes on bosses, I think. I mean, if it's a pretty clean run going forward, it should be fine. I need to use PI in the... No, fuck me. I was about to say I need to use PI in the next pack. That's now, apparently. I think the tank has got a little bit... Yep, there we go. Fuck me. Well, there goes most of my defensives. We should be fine now, as long as there's no more incidents. I think I probably could have kept him up, but I think I pressed the wrong button. A bleed does fucking hurt. Now, I've said I need mana because we are thirsty. Have you tried playing a tank? People are desperate for that. I haven't yet. I should, because I know I can get into instant groups. That's kind of why I'm healing. You get you don't get instant groups, but you get pretty fast groups. But yeah, Algathars, I'm gonna have to do that, and I'm not looking forward to it because I know how that goes. As a healer from Dragonflight as well, fully prepared for the enormous pull, run out of damage. There's like one mob left, and then you're just patiently waiting for death. It's fun though. It is fun. But it does it's pretty rough. It's fucking fun though. Bit of a rush. It's probably the sketchiest thing to try and heal. To be fair, Algathars as a whole, because fuck me, Algathar, the last boss Algathars, everyone's just taking balls to the face.
I'll take you down myself. Taste my axes.
The balls to the face, Algathars are fun. 17 POS is probably easier than 16. POS is one I think I've done on a 15 already. Maybe I haven't, maybe it's only 14, because I do think it's one of the easier ones. Just overall. But I don't know how the swapping your key works, because I just keep getting the same key. Whenever I've tried to do it, like, turn my key into something else, it just keeps giving us a key I've already done. I'm not sure if that's how it's meant to work, but that seems to be what's happening. Which is very annoying. Oh god. Oh, fuck me. I went a little bit too far away from them there. Let's go on the hunter. The hunter's name is Rectovaginal. And oh god, I don't like that. Oh no, so the warlock's name is Rectovaginal. Literally go back and forth between the city and need one of the beats. I'll quickly kill this, then I'll read. Because apparently my multitasking is fucking shambles at the minute. It's random, it could literally go back and forth between the same two. Yeah, so mine seems to just constantly give me the same key I've already done as a 15. It was just swapping between those three. Which was really annoying. Well, it swapped, but I think it's because...
I'll use these relics
but I don't know. Just a bit annoying. Right, so we've got Bloodlust for this, so we should be fine.
There, the restless heart that haunts
You can just grip someone and... Oh, you need one to be stacked with. Fuck me, I thought it was like I thought it was a duration-based thing. As in, like, the more people you stack with, the shorter the fear. Like, it's... Okay, that makes more sense then. Fuck me, I can just... Oh, I'm just going to start gripping people then. I do absolutely hate this fight, though, to heal. Because people don't press defensives. Oh, I didn't press fucking PI. I am a shitter. Right, well, there's my PI gone out now. After I was, admittedly, a major shitter. I thought I'd pressed it, but clearly I had not. Oh shit. Oh, that's a problem. Okay, I feel like people didn't clear enough of those. Because I feel like there shouldn't be that many. Like, there's a lot there. And there's not normally that many. Oh shit, I've gone in it. Fuck me. Okay, we did clear a bunch that time. That's good. Oh, fuck me. Where's that aiming? Okay, yeah, that's on me. I couldn't keep that. I couldn't get them topped up enough in time. That one's on me. We did it. To lower damage here, you can just clear debuff by standing in that area anytime you get it.
I hope that one day
Oh.
my sisters will be able to do the
See,
same.
there's so many things I just don't know.
For myself,
That partially because I'm just doing it on fucking vibes.
return home. Thank you.
Will we get the Heart of Wind? Oh, this fucking game. Ooh! Tia, though. We take Tia. And catalyze that into some Tia. We'll have that. We'll have that, like. I don't have enough mythic. I don't have any mythic crests. Yeah, I feel like everything I know so far is either from vibes or what someone has told me in stream chat. It's mostly vibe. Well, it's a mix of both because I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. My bag, yep. They are a mess. There's a method to it. Basically, if I press sort, it's going to reorder all of these. And I want them to be there. So I can't press sort. I want them to be in a row. And it'll sort them, and I don't want them to be sorted. So basically what I'm doing is I'm waiting until these slots all fill up with stuff. And then we're back to normal. Alright, so that's Mythic Track tier now. But I don't have enough. Oh no, I do. It'll take it up to the same eye level I've got now. I never even thought about it. I used to have an action bar down there on my old UI. That was a consumes action bar. But then I got rid of that when Blizzard decided to delete all the add-ons. And then what happened was all the add-ons just came back. I've got a 15 Mizara. Fuck, I was meant to swap that. Fuck. Because I've already done a 15. I was meant to swap it there and I forgot. Damn it. Right, what's the shoulder enchant? Silver Moon's Mending. Have you seen that new add-on everyone's on about, that X-Boss? I haven't installed it yet because I don't like add-ons that talk to me too much. A little bit's fine. But everyone's banging on about it like it's the greatest thing ever. And I'm like, isn't it just the weak aura pack we used to have, but as an add-on? Like, it's just... Oh, shit, I wasn't meant to upgrade that at 279. What? Oops. Fuck. Yeah, I want to start up with WoW again. Stopped 6 months ago, CM Priest, but if Ret, Destro, or Outlaw currently is fun. Outlaw, I'm going to say no, because Rogue bad. Ret, yeah, Ret's the same as it's always been. You'll pump and do loads of damage. You'll do loads of damage and you'll press like 4 buttons. Destro, I don't know. I think Destro's the worst of the 3. Maybe, but I'm not 100% on that. I know a Warlock's fun though. Yeah, I need to get it. I was going to get that set up. Apologies if that made loads of... Hang on. I'm going to mute my mic while I fucking readjust this shit. Fuck me. Thank you, Martin. Yeah, I've just waffled on loads. I think Outlaw might be better because of Roll the Bones being a bit different, but I don't really know how Roll the Bones works without weak auras, because it used to be you needed a weak aura. Yeah, basically, so I'm now running on Linux rather than Windows, and the keybinds don't work with OBS. So that's a terrible idea, Martin. You don't want that. I haven't even gone beyond a 15 yet. Hopping into a 17. Terrible idea. I could try a 16. I mean, I've got a 15 Maizara if you've got an alt you wanted to try on. Yeah, I rocked actual for Outlaw and made it to... Yeah, that's the thing, like that spec relied on a weak aura, and that's like pretty unenjoyable to need a weak aura to play a spec. Like, it's pretty scuffed. Bearing in mind, I have never properly played a rogue. I have... Also, that plant's only temporarily there, and it looks really nice. I'm at a 15 Algathars, Martin, so you can see that... How long... This will wipe first pull, and then... we can go... How do you not have an alt for a 15? I mean, neither do I, to be fair. So that plant's only there temporarily, but it looks really nice. Just in the corner. But yeah, I've never actually played a rogue properly. Basically, what I've done with rogue is I've boosted a rogue 4 times and logged off after an hour.
What needs bring you here?
I think every single expansion since BFA, I've used a boost on a rogue. And have never played it. Ever. Because I like rogue in theory. But then in practice, even, to be fair, I like it in practice, but I don't have the mentality to play anything but healer at the minute. Yeah, playing the Spectre Ninjas on the slot machine buff does suck. You either got to go. Well, that's the thing, like, I was practicing on the dummies. Now I was like, well, I've got the shit one 3 in a row. Like, can I just not do anything? You just can't do damage. It might be less scuffed now, though. Why did Pockly just send me money? As a rogue single targeter, so Asa is pretty. I enjoyed Asa when I was, again, target dummies in whatever the last expansion was, the War Within. It was pretty cool. And I've got, to be fair, I've got more eye level in my bag, but I need to recraft it, and that's proven more problematic. Right, well, none of these stand out as being absolutely cracked enough to get my PI. So it's probably going to go on the Balance Druid. Or the BM Hunter. No, it's got to be Balance. It's got to be Balance. Right, so what's going to happen here is we're going to do the first pull. We're going to pull absolutely everything. We are going to wipe, and then we are going to leave the key. That is generally what happens with Algathar's Academy. I haven't done one in a long time, because that is generally what happens. You go in, you do big pull, you brick key, FF20. But 281 eye level now. Fuck, I forgot to turn the quest in so I can upgrade my weapon. I need to use a bonus roll here on one of the trinkets. Not Platinum Star Band. So by the way, my ring has speed and that one has leech. RNG gods were on my side. Does this drop a neck? No. So I don't really want a bonus roll on anything. It's just 2 trinkets, so I don't want a bonus roll here because the trinket's okay.
5, 4, 3, 2.
It's not as good as the other one, so I don't want a bonus roll here. Right. I'm going to take versatility.
5, 4, 3.
Because I'm very close to haste cap. In fact, I'm not. I'm going to take haste. Fuck it, everyone else should be taking versatility. Nobody does. I've got my haste buff. Nobody else does. You have a favourite specific expansion? Mine was Mop Destrolock. Mine was Wrath of the Lich King Arcane Mage. Or any time Arcane Mage is fun.
It seems like things are in further disrepair than we anticipated.
There was also a time period where one of the tier sets for Mage gave you Hot Streak never got used, so you could just go Pyro, 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 and that was sick.
Clear them out while we realign the life magics of this place.
But yeah, Wrath Arcane Mage is up there. What the fuck are we doing? Oh my god, 1 set. What? He's fucking bricked it. He's unholy. He's fucking in the wrong spec. The key has... We haven't even done the first pull and the key is bricked. Outstanding. Yeah, Arcane, well, Mage has been, I mean, if I go to my, hang on. Why didn't that work? Did I have it turned on? There you go. So there's my Mage. I haven't played Mage since WoD. That's how much Mage I used to play. It's a fucking lot of Mage. Anyway. Now it's time to actually brick the key. The old-fashioned way. Well, the tank has used both of his defensives at the same time, so that's cool. I've got nothing for them now. Yep. Well, as I said, welcome to Algathar's Academy. Fucking druid. Druid. So I feel like this one might not be a timed key. Call it a hunch. I don't have pain suppression, so I'm just going to have to stand and spam shit on him. Oh, there we go. That's welcome to Alcathar's Academy, everyone. Admittedly, it was off to a bad start before we'd pulled. So maybe that one wasn't meant to be. And that's fine. I'm trying to think of other ones that I've really enjoyed. I did enjoy Unholy in Shadowlands. That was pretty fun. Don't ask me why I was playing DPS in Shadow. A lot of things were happening in Shadowlands that didn't make sense. Weren't allowed to leave the house, so I was playing an Unholy DK. I mean, like, what? There's not much else I can do in that scenario. That was a pretty good one. I also enjoyed Resto Shami in the War Within, to be fair. Right. So this is next. What the fuck is happening with my hair? Jesus Christ. Yeah, fix that. Dear me. Oh, we got a juicy ass feast. I've got too much hair. Well, I haven't. I just need to go get it tidied up. I mean, I do. I have a lot of hair now. Right. 15 Nexus point. The plan was to get to 3,300 tonight. If this Nexus point, I can get 10... Oh, yeah, I'm going to need to start doing 16s to get that. But getting into a 16 is going to be difficult. Unless I do more than 16. Out of which I'm doing a 15 of now. I mean, if this 15 goes buttery smooth, then I could try and send Martin 17.
5.
We'll see how this goes.
3, 2, 1.
Lothraxian, give up this foolishness. We have already won.
You put all of Silvermoon in danger. This isn't worth the risk. There seem to be a few pieces missing. We have to find them if we're going to stop Lothraxian.
So far, it's going very smooth. Like, this tank's still holding defensives. Like, I've been holding my pain suppression, but they still have defensives. Well, that went really well. 470... Jesus, man. I gave the right person PI. Absolutely cracked.
Hurry up those repairs. If we aren't careful, that will be all of us.
Right, but I know that DK is getting... I mean, might not be the DK every time because obviously think Unholy still relies on Army of the Dead to be massive burst pumper. That's what it was in Shadowlands anyway, which is when I conveniently last played it. And that was the case. You did stupid burst, but you did need Army of the Dead. I'm assuming that's still the case. Don't think we were meant to pull that. I think that might have been me as well. Not really sure, to be honest. Right, this is going pretty smoothly, so I'm concerned. My groups don't normally go this well. I feel like something has to go horribly wrong. I don't really have a lot of mana here, but I think we're still fine. We did stack defensives there, which wasn't really needed, but... What juicy is he going here? Oh, he's going juicy enough to get a payout out. Letting them know I'm going to need some mana because I have blew my load consistently on every pull and we got nothing left in the tank. Right now, this boss is normally pretty chill. Obviously with me getting mana back as well, it means I'm going to have PI up for the boss, which is nice. I didn't... Did I drop them in the middle? I didn't have a debuff above my head telling us I had some poo on us.
This is but another prototype.
Can't work out if that means I did it or didn't do it. I don't really know how that mechanic works, if I'm being completely honest.
This is but another prototype.
Just remember, I hate that fight for that reason. I hate healing debuffs. Oh fuck me! I don't have anything to move through that.
This is but another prototype.
I mean, that's lovely timing. It couldn't have been any better for me to get that because I was fully stuck.
My power output is peaking. This is but another prototype. A good Korite always has his food.
Okay, probably didn't need to go and try and do that.
Don't forget to send the conduits.
Right, we've had good run so far. Good hustle. Right, what's my current key? My current key's a 15 Myzara, so I do need to swap that. And then we pray I get a pit, Algathars, or Seat.
My vision has never been clearer, Lothraxian, but I don't want to believe it.
Or Windrunners, because that Windrunners was not great, and I do need that trinket anyway. And Windrunners is easy to get people in groups for because everybody wants the trinkets. And it might only be DPS that give a shit. Well, no, healers do, but I'm a healer. I don't know if tanks need a trinket from Windrunners. I'm going to assume they do. I feel like everyone needs something from there. I did also tonight, for the first, when I say tonight, earlier on today, see the new fucking Skyreach bug, where you can just spawn the mob off the side. I don't know if that's that new, but I only just discovered it today. Well, I saw a video from Now about it yesterday, so I'm assuming that means it's new. I don't know how that... I don't know if it's just been discovered, or it's newly introduced. But yeah, got to see you doing. It hasn't been a while. It's been 2 weeks. I was on holiday, Pariston. I took a 2-week break to go to the south of Spain. Got a lovely bit of time off. Oh, I touched grass. I touched grass. I went to see some old stuff. That was really nice. I love seeing old things. Went in the sunshine and everything. It was fucking hot. Well, it wasn't too hot. It was like a good level of hot. It was like it was towards my upper limit of heat. I had a lovely time, thank you very much. Ate good food. Some damn good coffee as well. Too much coffee, probably. Yeah, I enjoy going to places like cities that have a lot of history. So I was in Granada, Sevilla and Cordoba. to have a lot of cathedrals and other fun stuff talking about like what Spain was like way back when. Uh, 3,400 is current goal. We are at 3264. Once I hit 3,400, the game plan is to not take a break from WoW, but mix it up a little bit. I want to try Guild Wars 2. I want to play some Diablo. I'm still going to play WoW, obviously, but then I can like just do keys whenever I want. I can go do some old farming of mounts. I need to get obviously all the Dragonflight mounts from the raids. So that's pretty much the goal. Let's get 3,400 and then just chill out a bit, you know? Have good times, because I am very much looking forward to trying Guild Wars 2. I've tried it in the past, but never gave it a shot that it really deserves. So I'm looking forward to giving that another go. Tough life as a rogue, though. I was just shitting on rogue before, Paris, and you fortunately missed me insulting rogue.
Is there no end to you intruders? Do us all a favor and die before I have to kill you myself.
No, I wasn't insulting it because it's bad dam. The damage is fine. It's just rogue, as you'll probably know, is in this awkward position where, like, doesn't really bring much, if anything. Well, that's the thing, like, it is good. Like, rogue is still good. It does damn. But, like, it doesn't bring anything to the group because it doesn't have a buff. The big AoE stealth thing isn't used anymore. So the kind of, it's just a damage dealer, which is perfectly fine when you just want a damage dealer, but when you want some utility or something else, it's just, it does nothing. Just a bit of a shame. Like, I feel like they need to give it something. Yo, Evan, how are we? Ah! Evan joining just in time for me shitting on rogue. Traditions. Yeah, well, like, I get it. Like, I was saying before, every single expansion, I've made a rogue at some point and then never played it, admittedly. But I have made a rogue every single expansion. This is the one where I'm like, why the fuck would I want to? I think they need to give it something that it brings to the party. I just don't know what that would be. Because I don't want them to bring the stealth back. The stealth, because not that the stealth actually gone away. Well, it's the fact that if they bring the stealth back, then it means there's some disgusting strats. Do you plan on playing a different priest, different healer this season? Maybe. I've got my chamois leveled, and I would like to give it a go, which is basically what's going to happen when I get to 3,400. That's another thing I'm going to do. So at 3,400, we are going to start trying other games like Guild Wars 2, go back to Diablo 4, stuff like that. But I am actually going to unleash the resto chamois that I played a lot of in The War Within. Bro, I caught a nasty cold being sick like a dog the last few days. That is not good. Have you managed to still be a degen, though? Or has it wiped you out to the point that you couldn't even degen? Yeah, it looks like they've improved chamois. They gave it, just flat buffs. And it looks like that's been a big improvement.
I am still wounded from the last one.
Which is good. It was in a bit of a, not a rough spot, but it was in a bit of a weird place at the start of the season.
There will be no end to your suffering. Minions, do not disappoint me again.
It seems like they've sort of alleviated that a bit. I timed that fucking PI terribly. Because I'm not going to have PI for this phase. Oh, well. Fucking DPS can wait fucking 1 second to get into that. Guess not having PI doesn't matter then. Because the person I would have PI'd went immediately into it. Fuck, literally TPS, they just can't help themselves. This is not LVUI JP, this is all my own custom stuff from a variety of add-ons. There is zero LVUI going on here. Why have I just PI'd him there? What am I doing?
There will be no end to your suffering.
Absolute shambles of PI usage here. Right, don't go immediately in to the point that you get fucking clapped. Good DPS. People, honestly, they just can't help themselves. Thank you very much. I do intend to put I put a video out. There is a video a while back, Jay, on my YouTube channel with what I'm doing with my, like, what add-ons I'm using. I'm still using the same ones. I have just improved them a little bit. It's still all the same add-ons that is in that video. I've just enhanced it a little bit more. So that would probably be useful. I think you can do pretty much everything that I've put in that video still. I've just made it a little bit fancy. It might be my most recent video. Maybe the one before that. But yes, there should be a video, Jay, that might be... Wait, what the fuck are people getting one shot from at this point?
You got the last conduit. Make sure
I've been a good boy and sleeping enough, mostly on the med cycle. I need to do my vaults, because I'm trying to get myself the last minute Monday keys. Oh, you're going to do Monday 10 for vaults. Well, Jay, after this run, if you stick around, Jay, I will show you what I've done with my Dander's frames to make my shields look the way they do. I can give you a quick run through of that. Oh, 10 for Vault on Monday, Evan, is going to be fucking carnage, mate. I do not envy you. It's going to be horrendous. It has taken me a long time to get my UI like this. There's been a lot of trial and error, but I'm very happy with it. So I can do a quick sort of rapid fire walkthrough, which might be good enough to sort of get you in a decent place. I'm using Platinator with whatever preset, Janders. So this is Platinator with Janders, and I haven't touched it for all of that stuff anyway. Are we going to see tank POV turtles? Well, apparently I've fucking well, I haven't missed it, but apparently we're in bear season now. Word on the street is it is indeed bear season. And you know me. I enjoy playing the tank that has one button to press. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's having less buttons to press. Yeah, well, to be fair, it was broken. Once bloody China unleashed that you can do, like, plus 20s with only bears. Like, with fucking, please kill the one that's on me. That's what happens, basically, as soon as you break Blizzard's game, with you break the Holy Trinity, that's it, like. Blizzard don't like you doing that. Sometimes I use penance on offensive, yes. It is predominantly defensive, but sometimes if nobody's taken any damage, then I will sling an offensive penance out. I don't know if I'm meant to, if I'm being honest. You on the purple app. I am also on the purple area. Yes. Same name. Little drinky poo. Little drinky drinky.
Willingly choose to go against the light's will. You will see the light's wrath.
Took me a second to realise what that was as well.
You will see the light's wrath.
The big pulls on disc can get a bit sketchy. You are heavily reliant on people pressing their buttons, but you can top people up pretty quickly.
You will not stop what the light demands.
It can be very good at just quickly topping someone up. If you have all your stuff saved, like an example being Seat of Triumvirate. I'm really bad for this. In theory, I know the theory, I just keep forgetting, is obviously you have to save your penances for the movement phase. So rather than just slinging penance out when you don't need to, you need to save your penances for the big AoE phase. But on a big pull, generally, you PI the DPS, and then I normally just stand and scream a little bit. That's generally my play style. If I stand and scream, hopefully you get a void shield, and then go back to screaming. That generally seems to be a reliable method for me so far.
You will not stop what the light demands. You will see the light's wrath.
Yeah, you want to have Shadow Word Pain on everything. You don't need to use Shadow Word Death until 20% anymore. After the changes they made, you just don't press it until they're under 20. But you want Shadow Word Pain on generally as many mobs as you can, because it's just passive heal as well. It's not going to be massive, but you do want it on as many mobs as you can possibly throw it on. That was smooth as fuck. Now, does Nexus Point drop anything I need? I need a neck, don't I? Yeah, we need a neck.
Well, old friend.
No. We need anything else? No. So we do not bonus roll. Now, we will talk to this person to see if I will get a key that I haven't got. Or Windrunner.
Try not to slay too many dragons.
Windrunner! Now, I've already done a 15 Windrunner, but it was a shit time. And I will get another go at the trinket. But my add-ons, I will quickly run you through what I have got set up for that. Heart of Wind, yeah. I don't know what Litany is. No problem, Evan. It's a pleasure. I will be hopefully streaming tomorrow. But hope you feel better soon, my guy. I don't know what Litany is. But I just run Heart of Wind and Gaze. Because last time I checked, they were the best. Coach's Whistle was pretty good as well. Ah, Trinket from Raid. Yeah, I haven't got it. I've got Veilgar's Final Stare, but I don't raid. So I just kind of have to rock it with whatever I get from runs. So we're going to try and push my key now, because it's a 15 Windrun Aspire. And that is what we love to see. But yeah, I haven't done... the only raid I've done is the one that got us Gaze, because obviously it's a one boss, takes like 5 minutes to do. Oh shit, fucking... Before I do that, right, so this is what I have for my add-on. So basically my raid frames are Danders. I use Danders for all of them. Now, what you'll be interested in is this. So, I have a border for when they have Atonement in Danders. So I just set an indicator on that goes white when Atonement's on, and then when there's 5 seconds left, it goes red and pulsates. That is the core bit of my Danders that I do. Beyond that, it's mostly default. That's me Danders. All I care about is, do they have Atonement on? I use that in Raid. I use that in Dungeons. It's all the same. And I don't mess with anything else, as far as I'm aware. No. Nothing else. Then I'm using... What else are we using? Light damage. Because details didn't work. And the base one is horrendous. Midnight simple unit frames for these, because I just want stuff to be in the same position. So nothing fancy there. Mask to make my frames look good. I am using default Blizzard frames for action bars. So I use default Blizzard action bars, and then I use that. Then I'm using Platinator with Janders, and then AJCDM is my cooldown manager, which is all of this. AJCDM, in my opinion, is the greatest of the cooldown managers. It's fantastic. And then Mini CC. And then Ultimate Mouse Cursor, because I will forever lose my cursor. Now, for the 15 Windrunner. I used to use LVUI, obviously in the previous expansion, until the War of Add-ons. And I was a big fan of it. But I don't see the point anymore because there's too much going on. I think with that sort of stuff, that I just don't want to have to deal with that. Now, I'm not taking this person yet until I get more sign-ups, because I don't like taking one DPS and then giving up after 5 minutes. Now, I would expect there to be a shitload of sign-ups here, because I've only just done the 15, so as far as people are concerned, I haven't done a 15. Don't think I have enough Dawn Crests to upgrade anything.
What do you seek?
Nope, 20 is the requirement.
If needed, I will answer the call.
Same hunter, and I feel for them. Because I will take that hunter. I just need like more sign-ups, because otherwise... Because I don't like taking a DPS. Well, I'll take a DPS, but the problem is you can't fill up on DPS and wait for one tank, because you'll probably have a tank who's playing with the DPS. So you need to always leave a spot free. Otherwise you just end up patiently, like, you just end up waiting for nothing. Like this, I could take either of them. Oh, there you go. See, that's what I mean. There we go. Tank DPS combo. We then got a Bloodlust and Warlock. So we got Bloodlust, we got CR, the Hunter, which technically also Bloodlust, and a tank. So, if this goes better than the last time, I will gain a small amount of rain. 4, maybe. Between, like, what? Anything. But I am also there for the trinket, and this will give me a plus 16 key when I can try my first 16.
Lightbloom Athran is overgrown. Help my
Pit 16 would be what I'd like the most. Obviously on this run I am also hoping for a Heart of Wind bonus roll. If I can get a Heart of Wind bonus roll, massive. Fucking these goddamn things popping up on me screen telling us to engage in content. Christ. It crashed me game. Right. Oh no, that's better. That's a better feast. I like playing with Warlocks because, you know, Hellstones are sick. Right, so this Shammy, I think, is going to be the one who's going to get 281. 286. Maybe it's going on the Hunter. I'm going to give it to the Hunter. Just deciding who gets PI. And I'm going to give it to the Hunter, I think. But Shammy does tons of... I don't know. It's a tough one to decide. But that Nexus point was an absolute breeze. So I think I'm fine. 15 Nexus point. I could definitely do a 16, 17
4,
easily.
3, 2,
Maybe not easily.
1.
I could do one.
My sisters were the last to visit these halls, but they threw their home and their bond away. If we can calm the spirits here, maybe they'll return. The Ranger General was sharp and steadfast, while the Peacekeeper kept the calm. Which path will you choose?
Jesus fucking Christ, why is everyone taking so much damage? But also, everyone's doing tons of damage. So I'm okay with that. Oh, he's popped Avatar at the same time as I pressed that. So a bit annoying by me, but it is fine. That was a pretty decent first pull. Everyone took loads of damage, but it was actually okay. I don't know why everyone took it just at the beginning. They just took, like, fucking chunked. But it was generally okay. Big damage out of the Warlock, the one I gave the PI to, so that's nice. make sure the hunter keeps the power word shield on because they've got that debuff, and that debuff absolutely hurts. Like it's ridiculously powerful, that debuff.
Barisa was the peacekeeper of our family. She spent many days tending to the gardens here, but the wilderness has overtaken it now.
I've just noticed the root thing's turned on. I don't know if that's because it's my key or if the tank turns it on. I haven't done my key since they added it, I don't think, so maybe it is mine. I got a little bit sketchy there. I spent way too long trying to get a Shadow Word Pain out. I should not have spent that long trying to Shadow Word Pain him. Should have just admitted defeat when it wasn't happening. Good defensive by the hunter. I've fucking trapped myself. I'm a shitter. Trying to get my mana back.
The soothing sounds of my harp brought Varisa joy beyond measure. I'll need that relic.
Oh! Oh my god. That was the sketchiest fucking thing ever. I had threat on so many things. Worked out okay though. But very sketch still. Okay. I don't have any mana. Which admittedly is somewhat of a problem. Right, I'll give my mana back. So this has been a pretty good run so far.
Well now.
Everyone's a big pumper. Pretty much everyone's doing roughly double the damage that I had in the last time I did this place. And we did time that still. So it should be it should be timed still. Not an issue. Okay, that was a lot of damage. Wasn't really expecting it to hurt that much. Admittedly, I didn't press evangelism. And I probably should have, but I didn't. Do have evangelism now, so we'll just get that pressed out there. It's much easier when you press your buttons correctly. Pressed evangelism. Everything was fine. Who would have guessed that pressing your buttons properly worked? Fucking not me. Not this guy. Honestly, why have I got it again? Yeah, that one's on me.
My sister was also ferocity itself. If her
I didn't press my buttons correctly that time. I'm not really sure. It's difficult to work out, like, when someone takes a shit ton of damage, was that ton of damage avoidable? Like, yeah, I didn't heal them and I probably could have kept them alive. But did they take unavoidable damage?
Sylvanas didn't ask to be Ranger General, but she gave everything to the task, including her life.
That's always the interesting one to try and work out is, yeah, everyone took a shit ton of damage, but could it have been avoided? I would always just go, yeah, and then blame them. I feel like that's the best approach for most games. I'm not going to take blame myself. Christ, I've played enough League of Legends to know it's not my fault.
She trained with a bow gifted by our mother. Undead fanatics have invaded to loot it and anything else that belonged to her.
Why are they taking so much damage constantly? What's this do? Ah. Just tells a story, thought it was going to give us a buff. Still Void Shield, should have been Death. We go for an offensive penance. I probably should have gone defensive there. Oh, it doesn't really matter. Right, now we got one shot here last time, so we're going to avoid that. Okay, well I didn't want to have to put an evangelism there, but here we are. Oh, the tank waited. Never mind. That was the wrong button. Oh fucking hell, don't stack them. Oh, that's annoying. Jesus Christ. I mean, that one was absolutely fine, but there's some rogue placements going on here. Oh, we fucked it. Oh, that was close. Plenty of space the other side, so I just dropped mine over there. That chamois in a sketchy spot, but I think they're okay. What the heck, because in theory we're going to kill this now. Oh my god.
Sylvanas was sometimes vain and loved to be admired, but she never wanted to be worshipped. Come, we have one more relic to find.
Wait, where the fuck am I going? Oh, down here. I know you got lost there, that would have sucked. Yeah, it was very bad kill timing on that. Resulted in just my death, maybe? think it was just my death there. If so, that's absolutely fine. Oh. Jesus Christ, I nearly fucking got slapped there as well. This is definitely an improvement on the last time though. And then as I say, if I get the trinket, we're absolutely rocking. Because that's kind of mostly what we're here for.
The old horde with a ferocity bordering on obsession. For good reason. They took my life. Savaged our home.
I have one bonus roll left. And I've realised I haven't gone to the bloody quest giver in like 4 runs today. Who would have given me not more bonus rolls, but progress towards the weapon. So I've done about 4 dungeons without going to see that person who gives you the quest. So that's great. God damn it. Because I still can't upgrade my weapon to the next level. And admittedly, and I should have been able to, but that is entirely because I have been forgetful. But that is tradition. That's what happened the first time round I was unlocking the bonus rolls. I just kept forgetting to go back. So it's all part of the tradition on this stream. I'm a very forgetful man, apparently. But I'll get them. I'll get it done. But it would be handy having the bonus roll. Not the bonus roll. Being able to upgrade my weapon. Because there's what, an extra 10 eye level on weapon? That's a lot. On a weapon, that's huge. Maybe, I think it's 10. Roughly 10.
I'll take you down myself.
I'll try to remember to do it after this one. But as I say, it's not generally my strength remembering to do that sort of stuff. That warrior takes absolutely no damage from that. Holy shit. What the fuck clapped that chamois? I mean, whatever clapped that chamois also nearly clapped me, to be fair. What the fuck? Why have I got threatened that? Why are people getting clapped? I don't know what it is that's one-shotting everyone as well. Thank God. Because people are getting pretty much one-shot by something. Gee, mate, that was, I remember when I watched it for the first time, the Paladin, any chance of coming back? Not really. I don't like Holy. I think the idea, I really liked it in theory, and then when I played it, it doesn't vibe with us.
I'll use these relics to return peace.
Never say never for like later on in the game, but in this season, it's not really vibing with us. I might later on in like a later on season. It's took me way too long to get to 3400. I was hoping to get there way earlier, and then I would have had more fun, like more time to mess about with other stuff. But something just doesn't sit right with us. As I say, like in theory, it's really good, but then when I went to play it, I was like, this feels a bit clunky. The Chamois is the one I want to play. I just really like ranged healers. I was enjoying the Mistweaver briefly when I was playing that. But again, I feel like I'm just more suited to just like pressing heals. Because the favourite healer I've ever played was Cataclysm, Holy Paladin. I love that so much. And it was just pure caster. Like, I think Holy Paladin should have two different builds completely. It should have a melee one and a ranged one. That's why I think like hero talent should have been for that, but that's probably a bit too much of a change for Blizzard to add in. The fucking hunters died again. We got +3 rating on that.
At last,
Bonus roll.
spirits that linger within these halls
Will we get
find
it?
peace.
Ooh, I'll take a neck though.
One day,
We
my
take a
sisters will
neck.
be able to do
That
the
is
same.
the exact same neck I've got. That is huge. You're not distracting us. It is absolutely fine.
These halls with music until
It's a case of I realistically should be replying as and when I'm not in fights. It had 3 buffs. It was that bad. Well, that's the thing. It was pretty bad. But I feel like the playstyle just doesn't work for me anymore. I wish that is what hero talents were. They completely changed the build, kind of like in Guild Wars. That's what they do in Guild Wars. It's just a completely different build. Right, so now I need a new socket. What's that called? Indecipherable Eversong Diamond. I have played Final Fantasy XIV, yes. I didn't play it enough. I got to like 65 maybe-ish. But my problem is the MSQ is good and also terrible. And there's nothing you can do about it. If you are not enjoying it, you just have to do it. And then when you want to swap spec, you start at level 1 or whatever, and then you can't do the MSQ because the MSQ is level capped. I know that's somewhat getting improved, but not enough. So I do have some issues with it, but I would love to revisit it. But the current plan is to play a shitload of Guild Wars 2 once I hit 3400. What is my 16k Seat of Triumvirate? That's gonna hurt. Right, we will take that up to a 6 now. We're at 281 now. I'm gonna go and see my man over in bloody thingy. Why Guild Wars 2, if I may ask? So, Guild Wars 2 is a game that has interested me quite a lot. I have previously dabbled in it, but I never stuck at it. Reason being, there was another game coming out, in that I just played it for a week, and then I was like, oh, this is out now, I'm done. Which isn't a fair shot. I've watched a lot of it, and I like the horizontal progression. So you can just do whatever you want, whenever you want. So that's pretty exciting to us, and I've got friends who have played it and they love it. And people who are really into it really, really love Guild Wars 2. And when I look into it, there's a lot there for me. Mostly around the progression, just do whatever the hell you want. It's not all based on the Holy Trinity as well. So it's not all about the exact same thing, like of 1 tank, 3 DPS, 1 healer. Everyone does a little bit of everything. And they have a couple of classes that are a bit interesting. Plus, you have like an elite, I think it's called, elite spec, where you'll have your class and then you'll have 4 elite variants which change it completely, or enough for it to feel new, which is what I wanted hero talents to be in WoW. They completely overhaul the spec, so each spec has 2, but you know, that would be quite a lot of maintenance. So yeah, I'm just looking forward to giving it a try. It seems pretty good. There's a lot of content in there. The game's been out for, what, 15 years now, maybe? There's a lot for me to catch up on, and it is free. Sort of. You still have to buy expansions and shit. So, yeah. Right. I am going to nip the toilet, then I'm going to see, will anyone want to do my 16 seat, given the fact that I've only done a 14 seat? I'm going to guess no. So what I'll do is, I will start the queue and see if anyone comes to try and do it. Holy shit! That is a lot of people. I did not expect that. That was wildly unexpected. They're fucking huge. Okay, I didn't expect that. Maybe Seat has something fucking that people want. I guess it does. I didn't expect that. That was... Right, so these are massive gamers. So the plan will be, as I say, I'm probably gonna do Guild Wars off stream. I am wanting to make a video about it, like my sort of experience getting into it or trying it for the first time. Where the fuck is the summon stone for Seed? There it is. So I will like to do that. I do also need to make a video on my thoughts on Midnight so far, because I do have a lot of thoughts. Mostly all good, I'll be honest. Like, I'm having a great time with this game. I think Blizzard have done really well. But they are the next two videos I need to get out. I'm probably going to try and get the Midnight one out soonish. I agree, it's been a solid season. Everything's pretty good. I have issues with a few things. But to be honest, like... not a lot. There's so much content, which I can't say is a bad thing, but it just feels like I get like overwhelmed when there's so much stuff. Right, so we're gonna lock in here. In the words of Zaryu, we're gonna get locked and dialed. Because we have a plus 16, the first plus 16. Fucking hell, there's a new raid coming as well. Completely forgot. I'm complaining that there's too much stuff to do in the new raid. Yo, Justin, I'm in a WoW strike until the buff Fire Mage. You might be waiting a while. Because I'm pretty sure they've got to buff all other mage specs as well.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Have they fixed it though? Like, so Pyroblast is actually worth pressing now? Because last time I looked into it, you didn't press Pyro because it was a DPS loss. And I wonder if that's actually fixed now. Because that shouldn't be a thing. That was admittedly at the start of the expansion. Well, that's the problem. Everyone's a meta slave now. Nobody gives anything a shot unless it's the best. I will say I'm guilty of that. I have said I don't invite many rogues. Because I don't think they're very good. The tank shortage has got a little bit better now that they made other ones like better, but they need to make it so tanking is fun. Ways to do that is let tanks do damage. Make tanking fun. Because it does go through phases where it's not fun to tank. Oh god, he's pulling the boss like this. I've got no fucking mana. Okay, well this is going to be a problem. I'm just going to pop the thing that lets us do more fucking damn. Maybe I realistically shouldn't have popped that, I've just realised. That hurt my feelings a bit. I'm sorry, Pariston. I have insulted rogues too much tonight. I'll take one eventually. To be fair, if I did have a free spot, I'd take one. Like if I just needed a DPS with no utility, then I'd probably take one. But I'm having to chill out a bit here because I just don't have enough mana. Yeah, they did remove a lot of the mage kit. I think it'll get better, I think, as it progresses through the expansion, I think. Oh, the boss reset. Well, that's key bricked. The boss reset. Well, we're going to a 15. I'll quickly try my 15 to try and round off the evening. Yeah, that's a note. But the Fire Mage wasn't bad, to be fair. They were the person... I need to report that person, actually. It's just reminded us. So I've ignored them. How do you report them? Can you not? Cool. You can't. I can't report them. Because they've just been telling the mage to go and get cancer and uninstall, and they are brain dead. So that was nice of them. No, we're not taking a VDH, not a fucking chance, sunshine. The mage was attacking the slimes that were coming through, and they didn't want them attacked. Oh, there's a rogue. But I can't take... I mean, I've got a tank there, but they've got the deserter buff on them, so I feel like... But also there's a tank shortage. So I don't give a shit. There's the CR. But you can't report someone after when you're not in a group anymore, so that's not helpful. So I need a Bloodlust. DPS don't care about the fact that there's a deserter in the group. Deserting's not really a big thing because, like, if you fail to time, you fail to time. Like, you're gonna leave the key. I need a fucking CR, but... I mean, I need a Bloodlust DPS. But nobody wants to go in. Is it because I've taken the Deserter as the Bloodlust? See, I'll take them if they're a tank because the argument is they can have an ego all they want. I don't really read chat. And if they leave, I'm going to assume the key has been bricked and people are saying no. And I would just want to leave if the key's been bricked on the first pull. I do get it, and I generally wouldn't want to. Like, I wouldn't want to necessarily bring one. But I don't know the circumstances. I've never had Deserter before, but there has been scenarios when I very nearly just fucking left. An example being, I did Priory last season. I was with a full pre-made, and we kept wiping. And I was like, I'm gonna just fucking end this. Like, we're not gonna do this. Then they were like, no, we're not abandoning. So I just had to stay there. We wiped like fucking, I think we had about 80, 90 deaths. And they didn't care because they didn't need rating. They just wanted an item. Then I got the item that they wanted and I disenchanted it. Fuck them. Basically, the moral of that story was I was in that Priory for about an hour and a half. Just wiping relentlessly. And they wouldn't abandon it. And I was like, I could have done 2 more dungeons in this time. Then the item dropped that they wanted. But they wouldn't let us leave. So, and I would have got the Deserter buff for that. So I'm kind of like, you know, I'll give the benefit of the doubt. I try and give people the benefit of the doubt. Plus, it's a tank, and there's not enough tanks. I'm gonna take a tank. But that was rough. But then, as I say, I disenchanted them, so fuck it. Well, thank you very much, Justin. I will hopefully send this 15. Hopefully it's better than the previous one where the boss resets. And it's a shame. Oh, is this a Fire Mage? It's Frost Mage, unfortunately. I was going to say we're going to be 2 for 2 on the Fire Mages, but this one is Frost. I gained a sub tonight. Nice. Right. Plus 15 seat. The last one was a very good pull, so it is a shame that it did go the way it did, but it is what it is.
5,
I didn't get stones,
4,
fuck it.
3, 2, 1.
Apparently the tank never hit ready, which is my B. But I honestly thought the tank did. That is entirely my bad. Oh, that's bricked.
Only the strongest.
Oh, that's a good end of the evening. Well, that went well. Right, well, that's me done for this evening. So, we didn't get a 3300, unfortunately, but we did make good progress. We got like 315s in, plus we got the 272 neck. So that's quite nice. So, some pretty good progress, I'd say. Now, the game plan is to potentially... So the plan is to basically stream tomorrow night and potentially get some more done. Maybe get a 3300 tomorrow. That is the plan. It has been a good first day back. I have had a blast. Those last two keys were very painful. That one was on my bad though. I did pull at the wrong time. Well, I started at the wrong time apparently. But it's not really a big deal. I don't give a shit. But that tank was indeed toxic. I should have listened to Justin. The tank was not a very nice person because they have just sent me very mean things. But that is me done for this evening. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you'll have a fantastic evening. And until next time,